Hey everyone, Phi Farley here. It's week 10 of the college football season. Depends which league you're talking about. SEC, it's not week 10. Big 10, it's not week 10. Pac-12, it's opening day weekend. So, hey, call it what you will. But I do have a best bet for you in this weekend. I'm excited to get to in that Pac-12 opening day weekend. I'm going to break the game down real quick for you in just a second. Before I get into that, all my picks, patreon.com/Phi Farley. It's been a little bit, skipped a week here putting videos up, and so I apologize about that, but everything's been posted on Patreon each and every week, so looking forward to another good weekend here this week. A lot of content, a lot of games to break down, and again, if you want to get all my picks over on patreon.com/Phi Farley, thank you so much to those of you who are subscribed and over there on Patreon. All right, so now let's talk about this weekend slate. I mean, we're getting into some deep SEC play. We got some good ACC games. Interesting how COVID is impacting each one of these games. You know, Trevor Lawrence on the sidelines with Clemson going up against Notre Dame is one in particular I'm going to be watching. A lot of good games. Even tonight, BYU, BSU, Boise State going at it. It's going to be a good one. Tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit more of what the Pac-12 brings to the table, which I don't know is going to be a whole lot. There's been a lot of movement when it comes to who they're starting, who's been sitting out because of the announcements of their schedule not starting on time in September like everyone else's were. So now we have a late start. Some of the players have already opted out. Others have transferred to other leagues and teams that are going to be playing other conferences. And so we get a little bit of a depleted Pac-12 conference, but I think it gives us an exposure, an angle here of which we can take advantage of. So I want to find a team that's down, a team that's new. I think SEC provided an opportunity with that when they started up. I think the Big Ten provided an opportunity to cash in week one right out of the gates before anyone knew what we had coming to the table. It wasn't like normal years where you get those play-in games. You get that UMass game, or you get that game against Arkansas State or something to start the year. This year, it's right out of the gates, conference play, ready or not, here we come. So I think we can exploit that, and that's what I'm looking to do here with the best bet. So for that, we are going to Boulder, Colorado. We have the Buffaloes going up against UCLA Bruins. This is UCLA really needs to have a good performance this year with Chip Kelly. They have not done so here the last two seasons. His recruits are now stepping up into their positions, and this needs to be a year of which he has the positions filled that he's looking for. Let's see, 10 of his top 13 tacklers on defense are returning, which a defense that didn't do much is back, so that's a good thing, though, 1 year deeper into that. Meanwhile, veteran at quarterback, wide receiver, many of the offensive positions are back. Colorado, on the other time, a little bit of flux there. New coach. We've got new quarterback. Neuer is named as the starting QB. A lot of things changing. I mean, last year when I watched him play, it was all Chenault. Every play went to Chenault. Chenault, I think, broke the record for the most targets in a season, maybe most catches in a season as well, amongst other records that he broke in the Pac-12 with the Colorado, and I think even collegiate records across the board, leading the league in targets and receptions. He is gone, and he was 60% of their offensive production. And, you know, you shake that up, you take that away, you take the coach away, you take the quarterback away, and now you have a team that was already not the greatest. There's a couple defensive standouts that are back, but offensively, I don't think they have much going, and it's going to be shaky out of the gates. You have a defensive head coach coming in there, which is great, good for their defense, but UCLA's running at an 8 right now, coming out first game. It's not going to be where Colorado comes out. They're going to be at a 2. So you may think Colorado overall on a scale is a 6 and UCLA is a 7. So we got a within a touchdown game here. Well, multiply that by how many cylinders are going to be fired on, so to speak, and that's going to be a 2 for Colorado. Meanwhile, UCLA is going to come out of the gates, I think, hot. We know what Chip Kelly's offenses can do. Back in his Oregon days, I don't think he's at that caliber. I don't think UCLA is at that caliber. I don't think his recruits are at that caliber, but they're just better prepped for this game, in my opinion. I think we got a chance for UCLA to get a nice double-digit win here over Colorado out of the gates. So I'm going to say UCLA minus the 6 as the best bet on the board here this weekend, and that's what I'm going to go with for them to exploit an early conference game uniquely to this 2020 season. So there you go. Best bet, UCLA over the Buffaloes in the Pac-12. Good luck, everyone, here today, and we'll see you again soon.